Okay, so the diameter of this part came up to 74305. I have the spindle stopped, again with the bottom. Now we'll turn it back up to speed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the Z over this way. I'm going to bring the X in to 0. And the readout is in diameter. It is not in actual movement. So it moves half as much as the diameter. So we're going to get this to, we're actually going to move it into minus 74305. For 300, I think is as close as we can get on this. I don't think you can move the fifth digit even though you can command it. So we're within 5/10,000ths, or 500,000ths, excuse me, so it's actually very precise. So now we're at actually the center of the part, and now we'll move the Z here to the end. And what I usually do is just come up right to the end of the part. And this one's a little rough, so it's going to spark for a second. Okay. And then we'll pick a smoother one. And we'll go in a little bit. Come back over here. This is that ultrasonic readout. When it's in green, it doesn't really hear much. But when it's grinding, it flashes red. And that's that thing that I don't trust, because it'll do full rapid moves right up to the part if you use that feature. Okay, so now we're at 74300, which is within 500,000ths. That's the Z position that it thinks it's at from where we align the machine. And now if we push the axis button, which is the X0, Z0, now we have a datum that we can count on. And those datums are the actual readout of the X and Z position of the part. It's at X0 diameter, Z0 length. So X reads diameter, Z reads actual. B reads an angle, and you can command any angle you want on that. So here we are. And now to finish it up, on the X, I'll select a higher thing here, and you can go all the way past it. And pull the thing back out. So we're at 74305. And if we go back out here to 0.8, we're clear of the part. We'll move the Z back into a grind position. About where we had it before, roughly. And then we'll go back to X, and we can command that in 79, 78, 77, 76, 75. Pick a 1,000th at a time here. 5, 4, 74300. And then you can command that in at whatever you like. And I'm going at 10,000th at a time here and just going straight in. I go to 740. We're at 740. It's sparking out on there. Let it go for a second. Select X and then back the part away. We're just cranking the X back out of the way. Stop the spindle. And we should be we got 73985, which is just a tenth and a half away from 740, and we just did a quick and dirty here, so that's but that's the precision that you get without doing any other setup, without knocking any taper out of the machine, without doing anything else, without setting the chuck, and that's what you can expect out of this thing. It works really nice. Okay, so I'm going to stop this and I'll start another one and I'll show you how the B-axis moves.